And we're live from Washington, D.C. It's 10 o'clock, and you know what time it is? Prime time. Number 18, Villanova Wildcats going to take on the number 6 seed, Georgetown Hoyas. Hopefully I said that right. They are 6, not 8. I keep getting the two of them confused. I don't know why.
6 and 18.
Yeah, 6 and 18. I probably because of the 18, but joining me back in the booth is C-Web. C-Web, this is going to be a freaking great game. I know the Big East has been on full display tonight. Both games have been great. I expect this one to be good as well. What's your thoughts? What's your take coming into this one?
Yeah, well, I mean, just looking at the starting lineups there, like you said, this is top to bottom. There's matchups all over the court at every position, so this is going to be an exciting game.
We are in Women's History Month, so Georgetown on behalf of that, donning their pink jerseys here tonight. They're looking to pick up another victory as they are 3-1 in the Big East. Villanova 2-2 overall in the season, not necessarily in the Big East, but 3-1 all in the season. So,
yeah, Georgetown opening things up with the 2 points right off the bat.
Igor Brodsky trying to work the ball inside. Good defense there by Dobbins. There's a mismatch somewhere on the court. I'm not exactly sure where now. I think it might go back to where it was supposed to be. Rick Cohen going to have to fire one up. Katie Murphy in his face. Can't get it to go. Ware up with the rebound. He's going to get it up quickly to Katie Murphy for 3 ball. That's good. Bang. 5-0 lead here for Georgetown right out of the gate.
Yeah, fast start there for the Hoyas. But Villanova is a team that vastly improved from last season, and I think they have something for Georgetown here. Just Georgetown off to a really fast start, actually.
Sure. Cohen. Murphy all over. Cohen gets a hand in there. Cohen saves. He's going to have to fire up another 3 ball there before the shot clock. Tough for Cohen. And then Katie Murphy flies past Rick Cohen.
Yeah, and Cohen, uncharacteristically having a little bit of trouble. Maybe went through some bad trash before the game.
I don't know. I mean, it's not really fair to him. Villanova wisely takes a quick timeout. He's gotten the ball in 2 really bad spots where the shot clock was winding down. So you can't fault him for that. But
no, he was pretty much in desperation mode when he touched the ball to begin with both times. So.
Cohen in the corner now, trying to work over Murphy. Drives, left-hand floater, can't get it to go. Katie Murphy up with the rebound. Sparrow going to go in uncontested, and just like that, a 9-0 start for the Hoyas.
Yeah, nobody at home on defense for Villanova on that one, and Cohen going to work on Murphy down the post.
Finally, Villanova on the board.
And that's usually a good feeling when you have a get on a 9-0 run to begin a game. You get those first points. It gives your team a little bit more confidence to start coming back. That doesn't.
3 ball for Vinny. Was that Vinny? That wasn't Vinny Trill. That was that? I looked down for 2 seconds. Sorry.
Yeah, I did too. I think
that was T.J. King that got it.
Yeah, it was T.J. King. Yeah.
I was like, I thought I saw 2, but no, it was 3. It was King. Good challenge there by Sleepy Blaylock on Sparrow.
Was the only non-white guy on the court for Georgetown.
Brodsky for 3, bang, and that's a big 3 and a much-needed 3.
Yeah, that's a big play there for Villanova. Really swings some momentum back to their players. Sparrow going to take advantage of his matchup there and get the floater in the lane to go.
Just a little throw this out there just because of some of the people that have been a big supporter of the CSBA for a lot of seasons. Someone said something to me tonight that I was a little... I know my announcement earlier this week talked a little bit about CSBA being at a crossroads. Not sure if we're going to continue to do this. I have every intent on keeping the CSBA going, but we need to have the support from the rest of this community. I understand in real life, other things take us away from it, but the community is what keeps this league going, and I want to continue to keep it going. So I know there's people that say, well, I don't know if I want to, put money into a player if I think the CSBA is going to close down or whatever. Like, that's not going to happen. I know I said what I said, but I will say that we have to be strong like we were before, and if we can't be, then those are the things that make me question on whether or not the CSBA wants to stay around. I know I want it to stay around. I've put a lot of time into this league, and I want to continue to thrive and be good. Now, whether we go custom or stay with the college teams, that is still $1 million question. There's some thoughts there, but we'll see how that all plays out.
Yeah, I mean, custom versus real, that's a separate issue from the CSBA staying around as an entity.
Yeah, that's 100%. Yeah, exactly.
So I don't think anybody should be confused by those two issues. As far as I'm concerned, I'll be here contributing content and doing what I can to keep the league alive as well.
Yeah, so. The conversations we've had, I'm really excited for what's going to happen in the next 2 weeks from you, sir. So,
yeah. So, once we get that sorted out, we'll make a little bit of more of an announcement on that.
Cohn throwing that one away there. He got caught between the shot. I think he thought he was going to get rejected. Bad play there by Rick Cohn. Not the start he wanted, for sure. Sports, we appreciate that comment about the support. Thank you so much. Appreciate everybody that continues to support the CSBA, and
wow,
love this community.
Yeah. So, sorry. Go ahead.
No,
yeah.
That was less.
No, I lost my train of thought.
You're good. Ben Svee out to Leathers. Shot clock wanted down. He's gonna fire it up from 3. That's good. Bang. Georgetown just clicking on all cylinders here in this first quarter. Leathers feeling it. Nova needs to kind of regroup in this timeout here, find their stride.
Yeah, this is dangerous for Villanova right now. Georgetown with a 16-point lead already. And this is not a team that you want to let get that kind of lead. So Villanova's going to have to put together a run and make a comeback quick here.
Stokes for 3, rims in and out. Trill up with the rebound. Trill out to Leathers. Leathers going to drive, kicks that back outside the Trill. He was well beyond the three-point line, so he's not going to shoot that. Kenny Moore Lee now. Bounce pass over to Leathers, feeling it, fires up another 3, this time off the back rim. Joe Kerr has been quiet in this game, gets the rebound. Pass inside, Phil Booth.
Yeah, Joe Kerr, one of those guys that I had said came over in the offseason to Villanova, moving over from Miami, and one of those players that really improved their depth at that position.
Ben Svee for 3, no good. Hemlock trying to keep that alive. Somehow Phil Booth comes away with it. Quick outlet pass. Kerr in transition. Pull up midi is good.
Yeah, some nice play from Kerr there in the last few minutes has gotten Villanova on a little bit of a run here. See if they can continue. Defensive efforts definitely picked up as well.
By the way, anybody that's into March Madness, Houston goes down to Miami. So another number 1 seed down, and Princeton, last I looked, was up 2 by 2 in the first half rather.
They're currently down 2 with 4 seconds to go in the half. So.
Okay, there you go. Foul, counted in 1. Here comes Nova. Stokes, just kind of tell everybody what's going on. And we'd like to, you guys are here supporting the CSBA. We'll keep you up to date on the scores as they come in.
Oh, wow. So actually, get another note on that. Alabama lost to San Diego State earlier.
Yep.
This is the first time in tournament history all 4 number 1 seeds have been knocked out before the Elite 8.
I'll be honest with you. I hated the seedings this year. I honestly think the number 1s were not. I mean, yes, the records and what they did during the season said that they should be there, but from a program perspective, historic perspective, they were not the powerhouse number ones that we're accustomed to seeing. And maybe that's why they lost. I don't know. I mean, they were deserving. Nobody's going to say that they weren't deserving of them. They're just.
No, for sure. I mean, Houston, the best record in the country all season, so you got to give them a number one, and maybe more deserving than some of the others. Purdue was the one that I really questioned. I know that this is going to sound like homerism from a Rutgers fan, but Rutgers missed the tournament. They beat Purdue twice in the regular season.
Yeah, that's
either Purdue isn't the number one or Rutgers should be in. Like you can't. To me,
I hear you. I can hear the justification of that one for sure.
Like even if it was another team, right? If it was Florida A&M, whatever. Like if they had beat a number one team twice, I would say how are they not in? But
by the way, Stokes has now missed 3 wide open threes. Leathers double team, Kenan Moore leave, 3-ball, good, bang.
Ooh. Yeah, Georgetown just continues to pour it on.
Stokes looking to drive on Hemlock.
Nothing there.
Gets it away, but can't get it to go. Give it a little love to my boy Dobbins. Gotta give him a sub. So after the first quarter, 29-13, G-Town rolling. Csba on Twitch. So 29-13. G-Town up by 16. I think Villanova feeling a little shell-shocked here to start. By the way, Aaron Hughes says he can't see the baby knees. You can see them, right, C-Web? They're right there.
The what?
The baby knees. The dancing baby knees.
Oh. Yeah, I'll have to look at it again. I'll have to look at it again the next time, but I think I know what you're talking about, yeah.
I cursed General Malice for saying that once, and I can never unsee it. Sleepy Blaylock, who's been quiet in this game, going to hand it off to Jackson.
I feel like maybe that's something that you need to be a certain age to see.
I don't know. Murphy up with the rebound. Murphy, on another level tonight. I feel like he's got a little burst of speed, a little hop in his step. Is he going to drive? Kicks it outside. TJ King for 3. No good, though. Sparrow there for the offensive board in the putback. You know what? The one game that I said tonight was going to be the best is not shaping up to the way I thought it was going to be at all.
No, it really is not. This is not what we thought this game was going to be. The last two provided us with a much more entertaining game early on.
Yeah, Maddox, no good there. We'll see if Villanova can dig in, but they've gone over here in the last 2 minutes plus.
Yeah, they made a little baby run there to stop the bleeding, but it's opened back up again.
TJ King, no good. Ware with the offensive board. Another opportunity here for Georgetown. Backdoor alley-oop to Dobbins.
Oh, wow. Yeah, backdoor wide open on that one.
Pull-up jumper by Kobe Maddox is good.
Villanova, yeah, only 35% from the floor. Really struggling shooting tonight. Not what we're used to seeing from this crew so far this season.
Jackson, offensive pass to Carter, Jaleel Carter.
That looks a little better. So, Villanova, step it up on D and get a few more decent offensive possessions and they can get back into this. But
well, they're not out of it, but they're down by 15. They need the stops, and right now, getting a little bit of everything from everybody here on Georgetown.
Yeah, it feels like Georgetown is they're able to get that little bit of extra space and, create a little bit more open looks for themselves.
35-17, 18-point lead. Vinny Trill with the 5 subs. Appreciate you guys. Gifted.
Okay.
Lot of love in the CSBA tonight. I know my boy Ray gifted about 10 of them earlier, so appreciate everybody.
Yeah, Ray feeling in a good mood. Got some good news.
He should after he got the good news about finding his daughter, which made me really happy to hear. Murphy for a fadeaway 3. Bang! When it rains, it pours, and it is pouring. It is a monsoon in Georgetown right now.
Yeah, this is looking like Hurricane Hoya right here because Villanova is just struggling to find anything.
Jackson. 3 ball, no good, rims in and out. Dobbins up with the rebound. Villanova just not able to get much going here. And this is not the Nova team we anticipated coming into this game.
No, and again, like really, really tough defense from Murphy on Cone. He's been dealing with KT in his face all night.
Nice shot there by Kai Jackson. Jackson averaging about 6 points per game. Katie Murphy shot up and good. Everybody just, I mean, they're shooting 65%. Going over 38% here to start.
Again, KT against Cone is just not a matchup that I thought was going to be so one-sided coming into this one.
Cone fadeaway 2, no good, front rim.
Yeah, the Trash Panda's not looking too hot tonight.
Murphy looking to drive. Backdoor alley-oop to Dobbins.
Another.
Dobbins bringing this Georgetown team to another level right now. Good active hands there. Somehow Sleepy Blaylock keeps it alive. Stacy Blaylock, not Sleepy, excuse me.
The Hoyas are barking.
Murphy with the steal. Dobbins counted in 1, and when the wheels fall off, they fall off in a major way, and that's exactly what's happening here in prime time.
Yeah, the wheels are completely off the bus on this one. Villanova just, I think it's a little early to say it's a case of playing for pride, but I feel like that might be where we're headed.
And the defense right now from Georgetown has just been stellar, and they have not given many easy looks. Brown going to fire up a 3. Bang! It's a fadeaway 3, too, for Sam Brown.
Yeah, so good conversion there on the 3 by Villanova. That's all they can do is,
Georgetown, I mean, they're not missing. They're not missing. This feels very reminiscent of that Michigan game where they went on a 19-for-19 run. They're 20 of 29.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, literally, it's Villanova's doing all they can do, and it's just not enough.
Definitely after this game, getting more leads. I gotta stand up after this game. My belly button is killing me. Any more? It's just everything falling right now for Georgetown.
Yeah, and I mean, I said this in the last game when Seton Hall was doing it in the first quarter. There's no coaching answer for shooting percentage.
No, there's not. I mean, you guys, I know I watched that Rutgers game. You guys were down big and you came back, so it's not. They're not out of this, but they need to get some defense.
No, they're not out of this.
Or maybe they need offense. I don't know. One or the other. Trill gonna fire for 3. Bang! Like I said, every single player on this Georgetown team is contributing right now. They've put up 51 here in the second, up through 2 quarters so far.
Yeah, I mean, they're on pace to break 100. Probably going to happen. Villanova is just, like you said, they need offense. That's what they need. They need offense. The defense isn't going to help because Georgetown's just shooting everything, even with a man in their face.
A little defense might help. Is Cone trying to keep that away? Leathers for 3. Finally a miss, and Dobbins trying to keep it alive, but Phil Booth runs it down.
I was going to say, that might be the first missed 3 from Georgetown all game.
Cohen trying to work over Leathers. He's going to kick that out to Sam Brown for 3. Bang!
All right. Well, Bang Squad is in town, and maybe Villanova does have a chance of making a little bit of a comeback here before time expires.
I hate that. Georgetown calls timeout. Come on.
I know. You're up
24 points. Come on, you don't need a timeout.
You almost have double the points of your opponent. What are you calling timeout with a minute left for? Somebody was too tired.
It was Aspen Hemlock. He needed a blow. No, he just came into the game, I think. Actually, I think Dobbins sat down.
Yeah, I think you're right. So that was a Chris Webber timeout, but they still had some.
Maddox just blows right by everybody.
Yeah, Villanova, like I said, they are showing some signs of activity and life here, but Georgetown just shooting so lights out, there's not much you can do.
It's the Olay defense. The Olay defense is not going to work.
No, the Olay defense isn't helping either, as Trill drives inside and gets himself a few more.
Maddox. He's going to drive, step back 3. Trill tried to get out on him, can't get it to go. Stokes, though, there for the offensive board. And Hemlock, we don't talk a lot about Hemlock, but Hemlock brings that tenacious defense all the time. Good.
Yeah, you talk about in amongst the trees, and Georgetown is one of those teams that they've got some big trees down there.
Speaking of Hemlock, coming up with another big defensive play, and Leathers just walked right past him. You think he would have given him a high five or a chest bump or something, but Hemlock just kind of stood there. Poor Aspen.
Just gave him the cold shoulder.
Gave him the cold shoulder, like who? Anyway, break us down here, C-Web. Talk to me a little bit about that first half.
I mean,
or lack thereof.
I was gonna say, I think. Mostly what I have to say is Georgetown showed up and Villanova's still in the locker room. But on a serious note, Georgetown is just shooting lights out. Villanova their defense is struggling and their offense is just not finding the consistency that it needs. This wasn't what we expected from them coming into this game. I know if you're just tuning in new to the CSBA, Villanova typically has looked a little better than they have tonight, although 69% shooting from Georgetown is pretty much the story of the game so far.
Well, it's primetime. Shaq took off his tie. It's a blowout. I think he's showing a little bit of the guns, saying, all right, Georgetown, you're showing us your guns. Now it's your time, Nova. We'll see what happens in the second half. Watch CSB on Twitch. 55, double nickel. Who's your leading halftime scorer here? I'm going to go Katie Murphy ass. That's where I was.
Yeah, I was going to say it's probably Murphy because Cone has been having some trouble on defense there.
10 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist.
Yeah, actually a little bit. I would have thought higher actually, but maybe a few more 2s than 3s than what I thought.
Yeah, they might have given him credit for 2. Blaylock's been quiet. I mean, there's been a couple players on this Nova team that's actually been quiet. Carter for 3, rims in and out. Blaylock counted in 1. Those are the plays that Villanova needs, those scrappy plays to get back into this game.
Yeah, they need to go into maybe a bit of a grit and grind mode and try and wear Georgetown down. Georgetown, they are playing quite fast, so if Villanova can weather the storm as best they can and tire them out, they could have a chance at the end. Would be probably the only way they win this game.
We'll see if 2K levels us out or not here. Broski trying to work over Dobbins. Got the speed advantage, not the height advantage. Going to set a screen for him. Broski now has Sparrow on him. I don't know if that's any better. You're going to go to Cone. Cone leans in, counted in 1. So back-to-back and 1s here for Villanova to start. So we look at the coach for Georgetown looking on.
Yeah, no, I mean this is exactly what Villanova needs to get back in the game is get some and ones, get some shooting foul opportunities that would have otherwise been missed buckets, and just see where you can go from there.
Where step back two, hand in his face, can't get it to go. So Villanova stepping up a little bit of their defensive efforts here to start the second. Jackson warding off TJ King. Cone going to set up in the what I would deem as the high post. Good fun, backdoor to Carter. And Carter gets blocked. I don't know why he came out. He should have went right to the hoop for the alley-oop. Good defensive play, though. Blaylock intercepts it 3-on-2 the other way. Double team comes. Well, I thought the computer was going to freeze, and Carter throws it down. I had a momentary heart attack there. The game looked like it froze. I was like, oh my God, please do not crash. Because you know what would happen. The next game would be closed, and we'd have to hear it.
Oh yeah. We'd have another UConn. Yeah. Believe me.
Yeah. I got a little worried there for another bad pass. Carter. So Nova has all the momentum right now. Carter with Murphy all over him. Big possession here. Good active hands there by Sparrow. Pokes it loose. Carter able to recover 8 on the shot clock. Cross-court pass Cone. Cone with T. That's a matchup I think that Cone likes. TJ King on him. He's going to fire a deep three though. Not able to get it to go. Blaylock keeps it going. Three-pointer. Bang! A second effort there to get it out to Kai Jackson, who drops it in from downtown. It's a 15-point ball game now.
Yeah, so great job of cutting into the lead here. Like we said, defensive effort really stepped up from Villanova, and the offense has answered as well. So
backdoor alley-oop gone awry. Good defense there by Sparrow. But I will say, coming out in that second half, I think Georgetown has been flying this entire game. Did they start to just play comfortable, thinking, all right, we got this one in the bag, because Villanova has gone on a run, has cut it to 15. It was up to like mid-20s before, so.
Yeah, I mean, that could be part of what's going on. Georgetown, I mean, you saw it right there, though. KT Murphy playing a little bit sloppy with the ball.
Lucky to get it back and get it in there, but Nova almost did another good job defensively. Blaylock gets a step, drives up off the glass, and good. Stacey Blaylock, 13-2 run.
Yeah, big run by Villanova. That's definitely that's been their best offensive effort in the game so far.
Sparrow blows the layup. Blaylock, another good defensive effort contesting here. He's going to stop, hands it off, moves the ball right around to Maddox. Maddox, no-look pass inside to Blaylock, throws it down. Wait, Blaylock got deactivated after he dunked that ball. Oh, no, he's not. I thought the fire went away for a second there. I was like, wait. 13-point lead. Georgetown was up about 24, 26 points. So good comeback here by Nova, trying to make this one a game.
Yeah, they were up 26 at one point. So the fact that Nova has chopped this down to only 17 right now is
13.
Pretty impressive.
13. They chopped it in half. Sorry, 13. Yeah, you're good.
I can't do math.
That's okay. I've done so many of the games, I do the math quick. So nice defensive play by Booth on Leather as the Nova defense is just ramped up right now. Blaylock going to go down in the low post. Brown going to go to the other side, draws a double team, kicks it outside the Booth. Booth to Kerr. Kerr now over to Blaylock. 7 on the shot clock. Someone's going to have to fire one up here. Wide open. Brown is Georgetown collapsing, and it's an 11-point game.
Yeah, Villanova finding the speed mismatch there that time is able to beat his man to the hoop.
Kemba Leathers throwing it down.
Speaking of beating your man to the hoop, Leathers with a huge slam.
And Nova defense kind of letting up on that one there, but back to 13 we go.
Like to see him set something up for Blaylock in the inside again here.
Maddox, yeah, he's on fire. You gotta want to keep him active. Maddox for 3. Bang! Kobe Maddox cuts it to 10. 20-4 run.
Or a pick and fade, that works too. Hey, Nova's got it down to 10.
Good pass inside the Trill. Blaylock didn't have a chance there. He was out of position.
Yeah, he was lucky to not get called for a foul there, really.
Booth.
Nova looking to work the perimeter here, but
Joe Kirk
nice.
can't get it to go, gets his own rebound, kicks it outside to Maddox for 3. No good as it rims out. Trill up with the rebound. I had the bang all ready to go, too.
Yeah, I could tell you had that one loaded.
It was loaded. I had my finger on the trigger. I had to hold the hammer. 61-49.
Took you a second to find second gear there to continue the call.
At the downshift. Hemlock now inside trying to battle his way. Spin move by Hemlock. Good defense by Stokes. Hemlock tried to play a little bully ball. Stokes wasn't having it. Foul on the player. Hard foul by David Ben-Svi. So Brown to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, hard foul. Maybe a good foul there by Ben-Svi. Brown definitely athletic enough to make those floaters.
Shot out to Ella.J, Aircar, Listra, Besky, Syndica, D. Leathers, Dobbins, Downtown Dory, Drapsnot, DT Hall, Eagles Fly Day, Execution of Eaton. Eaton's always up in this biatch. G. Hart, Damien, H-Dog for life. Lisa Bay, J, Sean Carter Jr., Kata, Loka G, Lusa Crown, Lurks, Matty Caddy, Not Storm, Random the Dudus, Reser Red, RMM, Rusty Film, Snipe Gen, Katie Murphy, Steam Far, Sports Dude, Call Me JT, Vinny Trill, and Zay the God. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Shout out to all you here on Friday Night Hoops. It's been
we appreciate you all hanging out with us for this Big East matchup.
Hemlock, offensive board, throws it down, and an ill-advised foul by Bill Stokes.
Yeah, counted and one. Chance for the old-fashioned three-point play here from Hemlock.
No panic from the Georgetown coach as he looks on as his team continues to have those big moments. Hemlock at the line to shoot 1.
And that takes the lead back to 13.
Stokes high screen. Still got another quarter to go here, so Kobe Maddox can't get that mid-range J to go.
Yeah, the scoring pace from Georgetown has definitely slowed down a bit, though. They were on the pace for well over 100. Now may struggle to hit 80 at this rate.
Yeah, tail 2 halves right now, but they're the ones with the momentum. At least here in the last minute or two. Fadeaway 2, 3. Fadeaway 3 is good. Bang, Bill Stokes.
What were you saying about momentum?
Yeah, I know. Commentators curse.
Yeah, I mean,
like 2K.
They're still up 13. So
good steal there as the Leather spins right into Booth, who picks his pocket.
Yeah, and again, a little bit of sloppy ball care from Georgetown has kind of been leading to this Villanova comeback. Just not able to get quality shots and forcing a little bit too much on offense.
Maddox mid-range J rims in and out, no good. Leathers thought about the 3. Booth gonna give him a little bit of respect.
Trill has a
major
huge mismatch.
Yeah, they're gonna go to him wisely
so.
Find it. Bully ball, good kick it out, good rotation. Leathers fires up the 3. Good defense by Villanova in the rotation there.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Trill though, I'm just dunking that in his face.
Maddox for 3, contested, bang! Kobe Maddox from downtown cuts it to 10.6, and that is going to wait. We're going to head to the fourth quarter, 66-56. Big East primetime. Georgetown Nova 10-point game. Get those 4s up in the stream chat. We'll be right back. Csba on Twitch. right, welcome back here to DC. 10-point ball game, fourth quarter. State Farm player of the game, assist of the game rather, is going to go to be Ryan Dobbins. Appreciate that, D-Ware. Thank you for the gift sub to Random to do this. Subs have been flowing all night tonight. Katie Murphy.
Yeah, it's been a good night for that for sure, and see if Villanova has enough left in the tank to give us a surprise finish here.
Tough break there. Sparrow going to go to the line. They actually had the good defensive play on the first one. Unfortunately, had the foul on the second. Sparrow rattles at home.
Quick March Madness update. Texas is up 32-18 over Xavier with 4.5 left in the first. Creighton leads Princeton 51-45 early in the second.
68-56. Cone wide open. Nobody sees him. Carter going to set a hard screen. Sees part, can't get it to go. Is Kai Jackson not able to knock that one down now? Ware gets blocked from behind. What a play by Igor Brodsky. Good pass inside. Rick Cone, easy layup.
Yeah, and Brodsky, one of those guys that I put on my rather controversial perimeter defenders list that I got thoroughly ripped apart for. But you can see that maybe he was worthy of being on that list.
Wow, so that scrape of clawing of Carter and Murphy down on the ground. Sparrow drives, fouled. Good hard foul there by Jaleel Carter. Doesn't like the call, but Sparrow to the line to shoot two.
And yes, there will be follow-ups to those player rankings as the season goes along, because that was actually really fun to do.
Yeah, the content's gonna keep flowing still. Trying to get the quotes that can be consistent. Carter drives inside. Sparrow on him. Can't get the shot to go. Dobbins comes in and grabs the rebound away from Carter, who probably would have had it there. Cone with an active hand. Good defense by Brodsky. Blocks the pass and Cone gets it as Murphy is all over Cone right now. Good job by Murphy there to slow it down. I think Cone wanted to get out in transition. Carter, little midi goes up, no good, and little did Ware up with the rebound. Here comes Sparrow. He goes up. Reverse layup is good. A little pose down after he put it in. Sparrow's got 13.
Yeah, that was a chippy little up and under play by Sparrow. So Villanova going to wisely call timeout and draw something up here.
13-point game, 71-58. Stokes to inbound and gets it to Cone. Cone has done an incredible job on Murphy. Murphy's done an incredible job on Coco. Jackson going to fire up the three. Had a good clean look. Can't get it to go. Sparrow.
Yeah, it looked like he had an open lane to drive too, but chose to pull up for the three. Didn't get it to fall.
Katie Murphy fadeaway two. No good. Rims in and out. Jackson up with the rebound. Quick outlet pass to Carter. Carter going to hand it off to Jackson. Good active hands by Georgetown. Almost came up with the steal there. Now Rick Cone, who's been absolutely quiet in this game, going to go down to Jaleel Carter. Going to try to work his way. Fadeaway J is good.
Yeah, the best thing Cone has done in this game is pass it to other people. So,
hey, some days you gotta be some days you're the windshield. Some days you're the bug. So, this particular one, he's gonna want to distribute as much as he can, as he has not had the hot hand at all. As Murphy has been in his back pocket the entire game. Spin move by Dobbins, draws a double team. Sparrow wide open. A little double clutch. Good defense by Carter. This time foul counted and one. And Carter cannot believe he gets called for his fourth foul.
Yeah, Carter in serious foul trouble here now with, what do we got, 5 minutes left in the game. So he's going to have to be careful if who do they have? Well, they have Joe Kerr coming off the bench at center, so wouldn't be the worst substitution in terms of maybe in terms of offense.
Yeah, but Carter's done a really good job in this one. Broski for 3, no good. I mean,
yeah, I mean you definitely lose something on defense having Kerr over Carter, but like I said, maybe offensively it's kind of an even trade.
Step back 2 for Katie Murphy, easy peasy, back to 16.
Yeah, and Murphy, that's Murphy's been a little quiet since the first half when he was the leading scorer. So
Cohen gonna drive, a little stutter step there. Georgetown gonna call timeout. 76-62, 14-point lead. 4:21 to go. This one is not over by any stretch of the imagination, but feels very like momentum is kind of even right now.
yeah, time is of the essence for Villanova, and trading baskets is not exactly the game that you want to be playing in this situation.
Sparrow bounce pass over to Ware. Broski all over him, gets a hand in there, almost knocks it away. Ware able to save it, now gets it back. Wild shot by Ware. And I thought Sparrow was going to get it, but Broski just got a hand on it just in time. Backdoor alley-oop pass. Can't get it to go. Jaleel Carter was behind him in a bad errant pass, and they're going to call it over in the back? Seriously? Wow.
How?
He must have just crossed as the ball came to him. Wow. An errant pass. That is just the way Villanova's luck has been all night. Wow.
But
yeah. I mean, they gave it right. 2K just gave it right back to him. Cohen going to go in uncontested for the dunk, but
all right. I mean, okay, 2K fixed its own mistake there, but I was going to say, I don't even think you can get a backcourt violation on a turnover. Like, by the rules, I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I think he caught it on one side of the line or had partial possession of it or something. One. And there it is. Jaleel Carter fouls out with 6 points.
Yeah, so that's it for Carter. Bad foul, too. He did prevent the shot, but kind of a ticky-tacky call there. So we'll see what Kerr does in his place. If that is who they sent in. I don't think that's who they sent in. That's Blaylock that came in. My bad.
Sparrow knocks it down. That is a big blow, even though he has not scored. He only had 6 points in this game, but he had played a very, very tough game. So, sad to see Jaleel Carter take a seat, but he will. Blaylock now back in the game. Cohen wide open underneath. They missed him. They're going to go down low. Good cross-court pass. Blaylock's not the guy to shoot the 3, though. They're going to get it to the corner for Jackson for 3. No good.
I was going to say, that is not the guy you want open on the wing, but wisely chose not to shoot.
Backdoor pass. Sparrow.
Oh,
Sleepy Blaylock picks up his 3rd. Team's 5th foul.
Wow.
And I feel like Georgetown's trying to put their stamp on this one now.
Yeah, Georgetown, clearly the strategy coming into this game was get the centers in foul trouble because 8 between the two, that's impressive.
17-point game now. 2:54 to go. Blaylock, not his bag to shoot it from out there. He's going to try to bring it inside. Dobbins is like, yeah, right. And Sparrow's like,
Sparrow blocks him.
Bring him into the cauldron. We'll take care of him.
Yeah, and like you said, I think Georgetown kind of putting their foot down a little bit here and attempting to cement this victory.
What does he say in Pulp Fiction? Spider just caught another fly or something. I forget exactly what he says. He says something like that. I felt like that was Sparrow on that last defensive play.
Yeah.
Pass inside to Booth. Good look from Cohn. Nobody picking up Booth.
Yeah, so a really good play there, but yeah, Villanova pretty much just playing to keep this from being a complete blowout now.
Sparrow just doing chin-ups on the rim right now. 83-66, 156 to go.
And that Villanova's got a squeaky screen door right now because that back door has been wide open all night.
It's been kicked in. Dustin Sparrow going to get the Jordan Brand Player of the Game. 23 tonight from Sparrow. I'm sure he'll be up in consideration for Player of the Week again. Broski for 3. Bang.
Bang. Nice look for Broski. Yeah.
14-point game.
I mean, it's not over, but it's getting there. That last 3-pointer does make it interesting.
Oh, Kenny Morley somehow gets his Sparrow somehow got it back, and the reverse layup is no good. Booth up with the rebound, 1:30 to go, 14-point lead. Jackson, stutter steps, rose right by Katie Murphy. High floater off the back rim, no good. Well, appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I've been on the air for 5 hours tonight, doing marathon duty. So appreciate y'all hanging out with us here. It's been a fun night. Feel bad for Villanova. They've been on the other side of unfortunately, the other side of the freight train coming on the tracks.
Yeah, it's just really not able to get. Really just can't get any of their good looks to fall tonight. The shooting woes have really done them in.
Yeah, I got to get all the credits I can get there, Rusty. He said I was grinding on the credits. I gotta get my progression up. I gotta get cashing my viewership rewards. Broski for 3, no good.
I was gonna say that's at least one pack already for the day.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. They were just playing it in the arena.
Oh, I don't have.
That's right. You don't get the sound from my broadcast unless you're watching it on Twitch. But yeah, it was if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Villanova going to dribble this one out, accept defeat. 85-69. Georgetown wins this one. Other than a brief moment of trouble in that third quarter when it was down into single digits, Georgetown really never sweated too much in this game.
Yeah, like you said, there was a minute or two there where it looked like Villanova was starting to make a comeback and maybe threatening, but Georgetown able to keep their foot on the gas, pull away, and seal the victory 85-69, so 16-point victory, pretty convincing fashion.
Let's take a look at this team comparison. Anything jump out off the page for you?
I mean, the defensive rebounds and the points in the paint, definitely one thing. Georgetown dominating that inside game. Not even really going to mention the shooting percentage because we knew that Georgetown was pretty hot compared to Villanova on the night, though.
You know, interesting you say about the shooting percentage just quickly. Like, if you look at the three-pointers, Villanova put up 23 threes in this game. Now, granted, I know they were trying to come back, but, that's 9 more threes. Georgetown made 7 of 14. Villanova 7 of 23. So
yeah, that's true. I mean, 23 3-pointers, and they did have 2 more. It turns out they did have 2 more possessions in the game. So,
you make at least 5-6 more of those threes. You're talking about a little bit closer of a game down the stretch, at least.
Yeah, or you take 5 or 6 of those threes and turn them into high percentage chances inside, and it's it's a 5-point game. So.
Yeah, for sure. Georgetown wins this one 85-69. It's a good night in CSBA, especially in the Big East. A lot of fun games. Let's take a look at the box score. Rick Cohen leads Villanova 6 of 15. Just was not his night. I know he got the ball in some rough positions early in the game, and from there I think that just took him out of rhythm. He never really was able to get into a rhythm. Finishes 6 of 15, 14 points, 5 assists, 6 turnovers for Rick Cohen. I can't remember the last time I've seen that happen. I just picked that up there now at the last minute. I don't even know if that's a record, but could be.
It's not. amazingly, I think somebody had like double-digit turnovers
Okay.
one time, but yeah, that's a lot.
That's
Most
a
guys
lot. That's not.
that
A
that is a high number.
yeah, especially for Cohen. It was just a stud. Sam Brown finishes with 10 points on 3 of 4. Kobe Maddox also with 10 points, a rebound, 2 assists on 4 of 9, 2 of 5 from downtown. Sleepy Blaylock 7 of 9 with 2 assists and a steal on 3 of 4. Igor Borowski 6 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals and a block. So a little bit of everything from Borowski, but his efficiency could be a little bit better. 2 of 5 from downtown, 2 of 6 overall. Jaleel Carter, who fouled out of this game, 6 points, a rebound, a steal, and a block on 3 of 8. Was doing a lot of the little intangible things for Villanova. I don't necessarily know if it showed up in the box score. He fouls out with only 6. Kai Jackson, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 5 dimes, a steal on 2 of 6. Bill Stokes, 5 and 2 on 2 of 7. Phil Booth, 4 points, 7 boards, a steal, a block on 2 of 4 shooting. And Joe Kerr, who is absolutely quiet in this game, 2 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists on 1 of 2. Take us through G-Town there, Mr. C. Webb.
Yeah, so your runaway player of the game here, Dustin Sparrow, 23 points, 8 boards, 2 assists, a steal, 3 blocks on 8 of 15 shooting. Did have 2 turnovers, really didn't affect the game too much as Georgetown was handily out in front through most of it. KT Murphy, 16 points, 4 boards, 2 assists, and a steal on 7 of 9 shooting, 2 for 2 from downtown. Great efficiency there. Kemba Leathers, 12 points, a board and an assist on 5 of 10 shooting. Vinny Trill, a little bit quieter night than we're used to from him. 9 and 6 with 3 assists on 4 for 6. Dobbins coming in with 8 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block. Kenny Moore-Lee, 7 points, 2 assists, and a steal on 3 for 4 shooting and 1 for 1 from downtown. Hemlock with 7 points, 5 boards, 3 blocks from the big tree down in the paint there. King finishing up with 3 points, 1 assist on 1 of 5 shooting. Ware, no points tonight, but 5 boards and 3 assists. 0 for 3 from the field. Ben Svee, quiet night as well, but 4 assists helping out the team. Only 1 shot did not make it.
Yeah, for sure. Riddle did aware of surprising no points on the night, but no, not needed in this one as they win 85-69. Any parting words before we hop off for the night?
Yeah, well, great night of Big East basketball. A little bit of a blowout here in the last game, but first game was absolutely thrilling to watch. Second game was fun to call, and always good time calling the primetime game, regardless of how the end turns up.
And tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern, Louisville, Duke, 12 o'clock, Wake Forest, Syracuse, and 1 o'clock, North Carolina, Miami. ACC on full display. The best game of the week, saved for last, in my honest opinion. North Carolina, Miami. It is going to be a barn burner. You're going to make sure you tune in for that. For my main man here, C. Webb, appreciate you being in the booth on back-to-backs. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. CSB out. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.